Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Yo, this morning we nailed a nice one in the live stream. I'm in this trading competition with Lilu and I have a teammate. And so far, we've put ourselves on the board here. Let's see how it all unfolds. I got the live trade recorded for you, so I want you to stick around so you can watch the live trade and the recap. I just wanted to let you know really quickly, though, I've partnered up with Lilu. If you want to get funded, there's a 60% off code on the bottom there. Also, you can use my personal code when you're checking out if you want to go through one of their accounts, and that code is going to get you normally 20% off. However, anytime they have a deeper special, like right now 60% off most of their accounts, it'll automatically apply the best code for you, the best discount. All right, I got funded with them on a $50,000 account back in December, and I have a lot that I have down the pipeline. Yesterday I spoke with the CEO, and we have a lot that we're going to be doing here moving forward, and I can't wait to bring you along for the ride. Now let's go ahead and jump into that recap. All right, guys, so let's jump into this recap here on this morning. Nice one and doneer here, up on the day, 1475. A good way to add some points in here to this trading competition me and my teammate are in. So this morning we opened up, and I said, you know, guys, I think it's going to be choppy. And if we look here at the SPY, look at all this chop early on. Are you kidding me? Up, down, up. Huge candle off the lower day, right? Push up high, make a new high, drop all the way back under a VWAP. But then what did I tell you guys? Guys, we're starting to make higher lows. You know, we're starting to make higher lows here. This could be a sign, right? I was like, we're getting squeezier. Like, it's looking like we want to start to pop. So right here, looks like we're going to get it. Let's see, 27s, 27s, 27s. There we go. First take profit off the table. Let's go. Let's go. Give me that 29.25. Come on. Urgh! You were right there. You were right there. You were right there. You got to be kidding me. No, you're not going to get stuffed. I might take off a couple more here, guys, just to book some gains. Closing off this order in case we break out. So not a bad way to start the day here. I'm gonna try to let these two become a little bit of a runner. That area. That's why I took off. You know, that's why I took off in front of that area, because we've known it to be resistance. So SPY trying to hold VWAP here. And we got the ES trying to hold 40.22. If it holds 40.22, I'm happy. We hold that level. We continue to push up a little bit more here. Casual pullback. The volume on this pullback hasn't been drastic. It's been a decreasing volume, so that's okay. You know, it's not showing any huge panic. We want to see that. We're seeing a nice wick being placed into VWAP here on the side. We'll see if that can hold. There it is real quick. I'll show you. We'll see if that can hold. Still in these last two with a stop at break even. Can we stick this area, put a wick in it, and jump off of it? SPY's trying to do it. SPY's trying to do it. There you go. Can we do it here as well? I use mental stops the most, if anybody's wondering. I get that question often on social media. Do you use hard stops or mental? It simply depends. Sometimes, especially with afternoon trades, you're in them a little bit longer. I tend to use hard stops. But in the morning, more often than not, since things are whipping around so quickly, I don't even have enough time to put that hard stop in. So I'll use mental stops for the most part. The trades are quicker in the morning as well. Although lately they have been a little bit longer. You know, I've gotten really good entries that have allowed me to really remain in the trade for extended periods of time lately. So here we are. We're getting a nice little pop on the SPY here off of VWAP. Nice pop. Look at that. See if we can get back up into those highs. If we can squeeze this ES over 29, I think we should be able to see the 30s. I'm going to sit there for now at 31.75 for another take. That'll be well over 10 points. That'll be 11 points or so. If I can get it, that'll be really nice. And then I'll hold on to one runner, seeing if we can get up and over 35. If we can get up and over 35, I think I'll take my last take profit in front of 40. Getting right into the face of that. There we go. There we go. Come on, right there. Yes. Boom. Let's freaking go. Let's go. That's a beautiful take profit there, guys. That's really nice. Putting me up $1,200 on the day now and really on the board here for this competition. Now my teammate will be a little bit happier. Yesterday, like I said, smaller green day yesterday. See if we can get that extension now into like over 35. We can get up over 35. I think we really get into the driver's seat there and should get a run into the 40s. I will be holding the stop on the rest of this at 25, just to make sure we book some good gains overall on that P&L, because the SPY did tap that 400 to the penny, and that is going to be a strong level of resistance for the SPY. If the SPY can get up and over 400, we can get that push into 405 we talked about in pre-market. Well, then I think this is an easier trade here on the ES, and we should squeeze higher. Let's see what happens. So that was a sweet take profit there. That was up over right around 11 points. Now let's see if we can get that big push, man. We can get that big push, put us out there towards between 38 to 40, 43 even. I'm going to be a little bit greedy, but I'm not going to be overly greedy. If I can get somewhere in that neighborhood of 38 to 40, I will get flat this last piece of the position. So we started off with 6 contracts. We scaled out. Best take profit has been 11 points. We got 1 contract left. We're trying to get this up there towards 38 if it can make it. This 33 to 35 is an extremely difficult zone. The volume on this push, I am not a fan of. You can see here we've been decreasing volume as we push higher. You see how the volume is decreasing? That's not what you want to see. As you go higher and push new highs, you want to see that volume increase. You want to see more traffic coming through that. You want to see more net buyers pushing this up higher. Meaning you want to see shorts cover, you want to see long bias traders jump in. That will give you more confidence in that the move is going to be sustainable and push higher. Right now, I'm not convinced we're going to push 33 and break it. I want to see more volume push through that level. We can break through 33 with an increase in volume, then I'll be more convinced. There we go. You see that kind of volume bar that we just closed off on? That's what we want to see. SPY trying to pull back here. If the SPY can hold the 9 AMA right in here, if the SPY can hold this level, that'll be good. That'll be bullish. 400 is a brick wall, guys. You know, 400 is a brick wall. This is why I peeled off most of the position up in front of these zones, these 27s, 28s, and the 30s, because of the simple fact that we are in tough resistance zone. Look at this line we drew here on this 60-minute chart. Right? We've broken it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. This is the 5th time it breaks up and over that level. Okay? This is the 5th time we break up and over this 28 level, all right, and this 30 level. Each time prior, it has not been able to hold. Each time prior, it sold off significantly off of that level. So I'm not going to be a wild man here with the last piece of the position or even the bulk of the position expecting a huge breakout. Can it happen? Yes. This is what the runner's for. This is what some people don't understand. You put yourself in a position where it allows you to have a runner or multiple runners depending on your position size, right? Now you let that runner do its work. I already got a nice payday on the day. Now this runner is going to be a bonus, or it's just going to be a nothing burger and I'll just close it out, make a few $100 on it, add to the P&L on the day, and boom, you know what I mean? There's no reason, unless you have one singular contract, in which case I would tell you just go trade the micros. There's no reason to take off the full position at one profit target when you can have multiple profit targets based off of support and resistance on your chart. The reason I mentioned support is because obviously if you're short, you're going to take off, you're going to cover position at support zones, right? You're going to get short at resistance. You're going to take profits at your different support zones. I would stare at the camera as I'm talking, but I got to watch that chart. Let's see, man. We're getting squeezy here. Look at what the SPY did into that 9 AMA. Exactly what we talked about. We stuck a nice little wick into that zone. All right, into that zone. Now let's see if it can hold it. Let's see if this ES can push up and over 33. If it can push up and over 33, I think we break 35 and we get that push into those 38s. That's what I'll be looking for, probably to take my last piece. Volume is solid, like you like to see. Look at this volume, really nice and solid volume as we push up higher, putting in higher lows again. Let's see. We're up 10 points and a quarter on that last one. Good morning, Julio. We're up 10 points and a quarter on that last contract. I'm really going to hold on to it, see if we can get that push into the 38 land, 40 land. If we do, great. If we don't, it's no harm, no foul. Still more or less holding my stop in that 25, 24 area. I could change it to the 9 AMA. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't want to see, you see how we're getting double toppy here? We got this top up here, and now we're right in the face of that. We're kind of doing a little bit of an ugly cup and handle pattern as well. So that's why I might hold the stop with the 9 AMA. Because if we break underneath that 9 AMA, I think that that cup and handle will start to fall apart. These are the patterns you want to be looking for as well, guys. I might just start getting an order out here already, in case we just go nuts and go to 38. $400 being tested on the side. This is going to be a tough level. Look at this. This is going to be a tough level on the SPY. 32 is being tested here on the ES. We're starting to see some action here pick up. Can we break through and push 35? We go with those 34s being tested, high 33s. 33.50 got tested there. This is the tough zone now, guys. This is the tough zone. We're right in front of that tough zone. Show you this 30-minute chart. Thought I showed it to you earlier. Here you go. Bang, 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 bang. Now we're pulling back away from that zone. I will hold my stop just underneath that 9 AMA on this last piece of the position, just because this is a tough zone, man. I'm holding on for the bonus money, you know what I mean? If it breaks out, great. If it doesn't, no harm, no foul. Still banger overall. It's looking like we might get stopped. And maybe I get stopped in 15 minutes from now, 9 minutes from now, it rips. It's all right. It was a banger trade from start to finish regardless. That's the beauty of scaling. I like it. I like the creativity. Nope, gonna close it out there. All right, guys, closing it out there, that last piece. Nice bad, not bad. 1475 on the day here with that take. I like it. I'll take it. I'll put it into the account there, and we're on the board. We're on the board nicely now. Last couple days, pretty good. Yesterday, today. So we're on the board there in this competition, and gonna send a screenshot to my teammate. Wait, what chart? There we go. Right in here, in this candle here, on this little pullback, right where we stuck that another higher low, right? We got our low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Right in this candle, I scaled in. All right. I didn't get into full size, but I was really close to it. Trading the ES today, so I had 6 contracts here in this vicinity, and then we pushed up. We pushed up. As soon as we pushed up, right? What did I do? I threw out profit targets here to take some off where? In front of this resistance zone, this 4028 zone, which has been a tough level of resistance. Let me show you why that's been a tough level of resistance. This is a 60-minute chart of the ES. Look at that 4028 zone, right? This is 4028. We were struggling in front of that zone. This is 4028 here on a 60-minute chart. Look at all those wicks into that level, right? So right in there, I went ahead and took some profit. So long from in here, right? My average is around 40.20 and change, or 40.21. And we pushed up into 48.28 zone. I took profits off there in 40.27s, and in that range, a couple of takes. We pulled all the way back down here to 40.22. So it's no problem now. I'm in the driver's seat of this trade, right? Took off some profits already. If I get stopped out on the remainder of this, I can either stop out at break even or even for a small loss. It'll still be a green trade. Not what I was looking for, but it didn't matter because we took profits off in front of that resistance zone. That's a tough resistance zone, so it's a smart take. My next take profit was up and over that level, and I had an order out here, right? I had an order out here, and I took profits again. I had two remaining contracts, two runners, took profits off up here on this wick. Then we pulled in, we pushed up new highs, and what did I say? I said, guys, I'm concerned about this new high because we're decreasing volume as we push higher. That's not what we want to see. We want to see the volume increase as we push higher, right? That's what we want to see, but we're not getting that increase in volume. We're getting the decrease. So I hold on to that runner, that last remaining runner. I'm like, I'm going to hold on to it because I'm looking to take it off at the next resistance zone, right? If we can get up over 40.35. So I'm going to be greedy with it. If we get up over 435, I think we can get into the 440s. I'm going to take profits off on this final one, just underneath that level. I was looking at 40.38 and change, almost 40.39, to take profits off on that final one, making it a nice 18-point winner. My best take profit today was about 11 points, all right? So we can't get it. We dump really quickly down here, and that was my stop out zone. I stopped out of it there, booked that last piece of profit. We quickly pop, and then boom, right back down to where? 40.16. If 40.16 holds now, we could see, maybe another attempt later. I personally think that this level's given up for now, and it might be a little while before we get back up there again. You can see it's been a very tough level. We tapped it here, broke up above it, took it back, broke up above it, took it back, broke up above it, took it back. Today again, broke up above it, and yet again, we took it back. So that level's proving to be a solid brick wall of resistance. That's my trade for the day. Well, guys, I really hope you got something out of this video. Any questions, drop them in the comment section below for me. Remember to smash the like button for me and tune in to the stream tomorrow morning at 9:15 a.m. I stream Monday through Friday live here on YouTube.